Hi everybody, it's Constance with Charming Custom Crafts, and I'm doing a new kind of mini series, but it also blends in with the flowers. And I've had a lot of requests for this for quite a while, so I'm pretty excited about doing this. Now, I haven't been doing this long, but it's really easy. I think a lot of people make it out to be a lot harder. I think origami is a lot harder. But we're going to do some quilling today. We're going to do just a simple flower, and we're going to do it on a card, so that you guys can see what you can do with it. But I got this at Tuesday morning, normally $3.99. I've seen them for $6, $8, just depends. A suggestion, if you don't want to cut them, if you have a shredder and it doesn't have like the double blades and just shreds straight, it might be a good way to get paper. It'll be equal strips too. So, or you could sit and cut them. But I'm going to take out, of course I got to do some red here. It's a burgundy red. So you're going to need 6 strips of like a burgundy red or a color of your choice, a center color, and 3 strips of a green. So I have some done and not some. Okay, now this is a basic quilling pen or quilling pencil, however you want it. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's got a very slight slip in it. Now I'm hoping I could do this on camera here. What you're gonna do, because my eyes are going, it sucks, but... And how are you guys doing? It's been a while. I've been busy. My mother-in-law's coming in tomorrow. Now, if you can see how I've got that grabbed here, you don't have to grab it all the way. You don't have to be an expert to do this. You can buy magazines to come up with ideas, but just playing around with it. Now all you do is simply twist it. We're just gonna turn it. Now, we used to do spitballs like this, if you guys remembered. We used to do things like this when we were kids, though quilling was not something we called it. We just played around. You can use these strips for little basket weaving too. There's so many things that you can do with quilling, and so many creatures and so many things that you can create. It's a fabulous new art, though it's actually been around for a very long time. Just now that it's being applied for scrapbooking and card making. Now what I do is I pull it tight at the beginning, and if you can see, I have it all on there. Now, I have it tight so it starts holding its shape. Now I'm going to let go of it and let it pull, and I'm going to just slowly pull it off. Now you're going to come up with this. Now this is where you get to make all your little shapes. So what I do is I grab a hold of the center and I start pulling a little bit, because we're going to make a petal from this. And I want it to be looser. Now when I grab the center, and you'll see me grab it here in a second, when I grab the center, and you can see how it's got a bunch of little waves right here. I don't know if you can see. Okay, you saw it. And I make sure that the end is where my thumb's going to be, or my finger, my index finger, or my thumb. Now I grab that and I hold on, and I put my thumb here, and then I just start to, and I pull it in just a little tighter. And you can see I'm starting to make an eyeball, or a teardrop, or a raindrop, and I just start to pinch it. And if you can see, it just starts, if you can see how it's already done that effect here, it's already got that pinch effect where it's got peaks. So now that I have that, that is a petal that's done. Now I'm going to sit and I'm going to use a zig pen, memory pen, which is a glue pen, and I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right here. And then we got that. Let's see. I don't know if I have enough of them. You're going to like what I'm doing. I actually prepped the card. The card, how-to on the card is going to be on the pictorial on the website. But I have 1, 2, and I still got cobwebs on my finger. I have 3 and 4. Now, you guys can add a little glue to the center if you want it to hold better. Now I'm going to see if I'm going to do a 5-point or a 6-point. If it's a 5-point, then I'm already set. If I end up doing a 6-point flower, you know, you could turn it the other way. Now, I kind of like that. I don't want to go too terribly big, so if you guys can see that, I'm going to use a cream color, I think, for the center to go with the card that I'm making. Now, the inside of the card will not be complete on video. But the outside is ready, and I might do some detailing to it afterwards. And then we're just going to do it again with the cream color. It's super simple, guys, and I think people make this out to be a lot harder than it is. It's not. It should not be intimidating. By the way, this quilling pen's like $5 to $6. Some places might have it for $4. You get a whole set, you can get it, but I don't think you really need it. And I don't think you need to get books. I think just alone playing with the paper and looking up, you know, like on YouTube what people make, or just looking up images. Now I'm going to pull tight. I like to do that. And then I'm going to let it unwind. And I'm going to leave the center as is. So we're going to have a full center. So I'm going to use the Zig pen marker, glue pen. And I'm going to make sure that the edge is on. And I'm going to hold that for a second to hold. Now, I'm going to show you what I'm working on. Here is the card. I think it's really pretty. This is an actual thing I got from Michael's. I got it Oriental ornaments decoration from Michael's. And then this is metal lettering that I have glued on. This is my mother-in-law's name. And then this is the pearls that I got from Natalia. And the pearls here. And then I loved how this ribbon looked like tablecloth. My mother-in-law's coming in, so I wanted to make something nice to put by her bedside. She's going to see this tomorrow. And this is something Mindy sent me. I wanted to put a nice little top rather than just the basic little metal back. And it is 3D Pop Dot. And I did emboss watermark the back. And I used antique white for the embossing. It has a little golden cream color to it. So let's see if I want to put that on top. I think I'll put it on top. So normally I would say to use glue, but because I am using a metal surface, I'm actually going to use a little hot glue to get this all sitting down. And this is super cute, you know, because teapots have designs on them for the most part. I had to put another glue stick in here. I was prepared. Now I do have one of the leaves done. I may have to do another one off camera or on camera. So I'm just going to stick it in there because you're not going to see it. Like I said, normally you would probably just want to use glue, especially if you're starting to reposition it. And just in case this starts to dry, I have, and because it is metal, I have my heat gun still heated up here. And I want to make sure that I can get everything in here. So it's going to give me some wiggle room. So let me apologize for the sound in advance, guys. I want to move it around. This is how you heat up the hot glue on a metal surface when you're not ready to stop working. So, ooh, hot. Yeah, so let's put on another piece. And I put in a last piece. So I have that. I think it came out really cute. Just a simple little pattern on the front of it, just to add another dimension. And then I'm going to put, if I can do it without getting burnt, just a little bit of hot glue. And like I said, normally I wouldn't, but you guys know that I'm sitting on time for this. So, and then I'm going to add a little glue to it here to hold in place. Now this will sink down in to the paper so you won't see it, but there's a little pattern, and I'm just going to add, a leaf here, I think over here, and probably over here. I'm not going to do a stem. I thought about it, but I'm not going to. But I just wanted to show you how quickly you can put together just something new and different. And like I said, normally you would not use hot glue, and I suggest using, if you guys don't know, use the hot glue or hair dryer or heat embossing gun to get rid of the cobwebs. But that's a quick little tutorial on how to do quilling, and it came out really cute. And I will show you guys the finished product on my Facebook page with the pictorial of how to do this entire card. Okay, bye guys. Look for my information down here or over here. See you later. Bye.